Okay, Big Daddy. Linda, you the worst. Angela, who hurt you? Deja, what you doing here? For 10 days. Sean likes you. Move. I don't fault Karen or Fatima. You know, I've never heard that. I said, huh, because I didn't hear you. That's my kind of petty. Nate, shut up. I should be singing Brokey. What up, loves, and welcome back to another episode of From Rizzo with Love with me, your girl, Donna Rizzo, as we're here to recap Tyler Perry's Zatima on BET Plus, not BET like I keep saying, but season 3, episode 4. Y'all, that last one ended and I told y'all something was going to happen to Bryce. I could see the writing on the wall. Now, I hope he is not dead. I hope he did not kill someone else because he did T-bone that car. But I saw that. The stress from his dad, from his relationship failing, from him kissing Zach and his business partner, financial, family, like it was a lot for him. And that's literally the reasons that we see for people going crazy. I know they always say like check on your strong friends, but good God, check on your weak ones too, because my Lord, the writing was on the wall. I'm super interested to edit that first one and see what you guys think about who was to blame. Unfortunately, I haven't edited yet. I just need to move on because I'm so excited to see what's happening next. But make sure you guys do stick around for the comments and the questions that I asked throughout this episode. I usually ask a larger one at the end of the episode, but I may ask some in between. Also, for the new folks here, 1, welcome. But 2, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And 3, this is not a post-show recap, so I actually haven't watched this episode yet. I will be recapping and talking about it in real time in sequential order that I see the episode progress. I'll be posting a couple of clips and snippets here so you guys know what it is I'm referring to. I've noticed with Zatima, a lot of my commentary has been like, or like laughter. So I've been like taking that out of my recap. So y'all are not just sitting here listening to or watching me be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need that. You know the show is funny, right? Okay. So hopefully this will be filled with a lot more content and less like fillers, even though I love to include all of my reactions. I don't know how valid that is for you guys. So let's get into this. And before we do, actually, I'm very mindful after last episode of Zach's drinking habit. We saw him sitting on that tub, taking a sip, saying he needs it to relax. We saw him with Preston saying, oh, do you want to celebrate? He came outside with the bottle, was drinking straight from the bottle, not a chaser, not a nothing, just to the head. Then he asked to celebrate. Then he asked Preston if he wanted a drink. He said no. I am hoping that the money will help ease his stress and so he can put the bottle down. But I don't know if he's too far gone with the addiction or like the alcohol calming him or making him forget about everything that's going on, because drugs, alcohol, addictions don't get rid of the issue, y'all. Okay? Take my hand. They don't get rid of the issue. They may numb it in the moment, but then you wake up the next day, the issue is still there. It might be worse because you didn't care for it while you were drinking. And then 3, you may wake up with either a craving to have some more or a headache and throwing up and a hangover. Like, none of this is worth it, guys. I get sometimes life gets hard, but if you are not working to make it get better or silencing all the noise, you are only actually hurting it, because things won't go away on their own. Unless it's just time. Then just sit in the moment and let that breathe. Don't even worry about it. Stop thinking about the things you cannot change. Stop thinking about other people and their perceptions of you. Who gives a f***? Okay? Figure out how to get that money back. Figure out how to find someone else to love you, because this woman does not. Figure out what this next phase of your life looks like, because your mother will never be there again. That is simply the facts. Your life will never go back to what it once was, because now you are missing a piece. And I had a friend who just lost his father, and he was talking about how he like wrestled with it and he didn't think it would impact him as much. I hope I'm not saying too much here. But y'all don't realize how strong energy is. Like, you are literally a part of this person's energy when you were created. And so a piece of that has now left. And so we know, Zach, you are not going to be the same. The person who literally you were formed inside of is gone. Now you just have to think about, what does this next phase of life look like? No one else to blame. Things won't go away. She's not going to come back from the dead. Big up to Jesus, but Gladys is down there, okay? What are you going to do now? Not a alcohol, not a crashing your car, not a get rid of, like none of this is going to change it, y'all. Angela, I'm throwing your ass here too. I don't know what you dealing with that you trying to cover up with just thinking about sex and not opening your heart and making yourself more vulnerable. I don't know what that is you working on, but we're going to add you to this bunch. Figure this out, y'all. And yes, I'm probably talking to you too. So figure it out. Figure it out or just let time happen if that's a possibility. Now, if you got to pay your bills and you ain't got no money, sitting in your house and letting time happen is not going to solve it, right? Okay. If you got an upcoming case, time is not going to solve it, okay? All right, y'all. Hello, rant. Hello, something that I said I wasn't going to do. Welcome. Y'all, let's get into this Tyler Perry Zatima on BET Plus season 3, episode 4. Let's go. Y'all, who is this joint? Y'all on the BET Plus app, obviously. I hope so, right? You're your own, not someone else's that you're sharing because we want Black entertainment to do well. Okay, you can do that on I shouldn't say that. Don't do that. That's illegal. You should be only legal when you are moving in life. Okay, cool. Who is this girl who looks like Kehlani on The Impact? That's not my jam, and I'm okay with that. But I saw it. I said, what is Kehlani doing on The Impact with Ari? They don't go. Huh. Big ballin' Preston. Oh, sorry. It's a sad scene. Bryce alive.
No, you can't move him.
Oh, what do you do in that instance? You're not supposed to move the body, right? Because then it could be like spine damage. You make the person paralyzed. We still think like that, but like, I guess you'd rather be alive than get blown up and burnt in the car. Yeah, you don't have to make you paralyzed. Sean, yo, bitch, you better be able to pick this man up yourself. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for the blood, y'all. Special effects person, I'm proud of you because we've seen some things that look a little low budget, but I'm proud of you here. Can we move him further from the car if it's gonna blow up? Guys, move. Also, I mean, I get it. Should somebody check on the other guy? He literally hit him. From the side. Should you check on? I guess that's not my concern right now, huh? I'm in shock. That's my excuse? Okay, she's in shock. It's okay. Okay, a couple of things that we're gonna have to deal with. One, Bryce is gonna be alive, right? We see he's not dead. Zach is going to have to deal with having to put his pride and his anger and whatever they're dealing with aside to care for this person, right? He was once your friend. He is your business partner. Can you do that? Two, what if that other person died? If Bryce killed someone in this car accident, how do we deal with that? Because my man is dealing with the craziness of everything. And now he's going to have to deal with potentially harming someone else and there being a case. You know, we got to get Hughes out of that jail again because everybody gets locked up at some point. But maybe a lot of this burden will go away because Zach will show him in the hospital room. He'll show him that he has the money now. And so that can be eased and calm. But now he's going to have to deal with killing somebody. All right. Why are you staring at Shorty like that, weirdo?
Straight creep mode. Yes.
Straight creep mode. What would I do if somebody woke me up? Or excuse me, if I woke up and I saw somebody staring at me like that? You know what my problem is? I think that would be creepy, and it just gave me an idea that I should do that and see the reaction. I need to grow up.
You're so sweet.
I know.
Said I know.
You know, I like watching you sleep.
You did say that,
Yeah,
weirdo.
That's what turning both our phones off will do.
Got it. You heard they had to drop it for us because now we're going to both turn our phones on and we're going to see calls from Angela. We're going to see Bryce. We're going to see Cam. I said Cam. We're going to see Nate calling. We're going to just see a lot of people back to back.
We would have been good either way, babe. I would have held you down.
I get that. But losing millions is very different.
I'm not comparing y'all because they're not the same. But
I do appreciate the way you set that up. And I guess my ego and my feelings are making me feel like I don't want to hear about Karen. But like in life, I can't tell you can't talk about Karen. I got to be grown up and listen to this. It is a part of your life. It was a big part of your life.
That's it.
I don't know why he can't pay that light.
Zach always does that. I don't know why he always does that. There it goes.
why do y'all do that? Like listen to y'all girls about shit like that.
Shut up, Zach. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Whatever you about to say, shut up. We listen to our girls because y'all be two-timing ass niggas. And sometimes love is blind. and it'll take over your mind. That's why. Sometimes you need an outside perspective. The issue, well, let me go back before I tell you the issue. Sometimes you don't see your worth, but other people around you do. And it takes them telling you how valuable you are to see how somebody is not seeing the value in you. The issue is that we don't always share all the moments with our friends, right? We tend to only share the positive moments. It's Yelp. You don't always go on Yelp to say, I had a great experience. Today was exactly as planned. The end. You go on Yelp to complain. People go on Yelp to complain, right? You go on these things to say something that's bad or something that you need advice for. So a lot of times that's the only thing that these women or the people in your circle have in their back pocket. They just remember all the negative things that you've spoken about, all the things that you need advice for, but they don't know the weight of those things. Oh, that's only 5 times out of the 5 years that we've been together that I needed something or that we've had bad moments. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't really know what a proper percentage is. But that's the issue. You should be talking to someone, maybe not giving all the details, but it's oftentimes helpful to get an outside perspective. It's literally the reason why we have the court system and the jurors. You need different perspectives from different types of people to weigh in on a same situation. And also, it's okay that everything doesn't work out. That's really what I think the problem is. That people stay in just because they get the societal pressures to say, okay, I'm going across. Okay. I feel like you did that with Connie. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you were able to handle your emotions a little better, you wouldn't have had to run and put your up in somebody else, or not quite. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you had somebody to talk to that wasn't a dingbot like Nate. Matter of fact, y'all do this in the barbershop when who ain't even qualified. They see you once every, I don't know.
You tell you trying. Why not just let them try? Like, give them time.
That's okay. I'm gonna be. That's okay. You could give him time, and some women might not want to. That is totally up to her. If she wants to sit there and build a bear, if she sees potential and wants to work with it, her choice. If she sees potential and doesn't want to have to deal with all of that other stuff, or doesn't have to be there while he's working through everything and have to help him and do all, totally her decision. Me personally, I don't think one is better than the other. I don't think one is more right than the other, but it is based on what you can handle. I think you should much rather, as a man, want to be honest and talk about that with the woman to know what she can handle, because now here you are, months or whatever into it, working on self, not providing her what she needs, but you don't know that because she wasn't honest and upfront with you about her ability to stick with you while you were building. And who cares? I don't fault Karen or Fatima for not dealing with this. Zach was cheating on Karen multiple times, even though they talk about a break. I don't know who said what, but it's not like he was the best boyfriend. She was paying all the bills. She was doing all this, right? Like, Zach, it's not like you were building towards something to eventually get there. This money and this potential fell into your lap. So I don't fault her for not seeing the vision of this Zach, because it wasn't there. And maybe she wanted this Zach. But if you can't see, that's like being mad at my 3rd grade boyfriend because they couldn't see where I am today. Like, no, I was trying to graduate. I wasn't trying to be from Rizzo with love. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 2 times. I know this is bias, and I know there is emotion hidden behind this because I feel so strongly about the fact that men get so upset at women for having open and honest conversations, even if it's with a therapist. They think you should be able to handle that yourself. But nigga, that's the reason with a lot of these men, especially in our community. We do not foster an open and safe environment to openly speak about your emotions. And there are licensed professionals out here who know how to deal with this. There are other people in your life or who you can read up on or find information about who have gone through what you are going through right now. I have always said, and people don't quite get this, and again, works for you, works for me, right? I do not have to learn by having to go through it myself. You tell me the fire is hot, I'm not gonna put my hand on the stove. I saw you put your hand on the stove. I saw Smokey the bear. I saw this man. I seen an egg. I see this. Heat is hot. and it can burn and damage you. I got burned by a curling iron. Do I need to put my hand on the fire and the stove to know that it's hot and it will hurt me? No. Some people need to go through that. But Hov went through that, so you ain't got to go through that.
But you prefer the or not.
I mean, any woman would, right?
Anybody would.
It's
More money, less problems. Also, I understand that money can't solve everything, and money can't buy happiness, but it can surely help us to get there quicker.
Confidence, exactly.
Oh yeah, confidence too. That's true. See, because you ain't got to worry about so much. You shoulders down.
You say hi, you can hear.
You know, I've never heard that. I think, wait a minute. We couldn't in my grandmother's house. You know, there's like certain things, some like old school shit. Like you can't curse. You can't You can't call adults by their first name. You can't tell someone that they're lying. I'm trying to think of like other little things that you can't do. But like we couldn't So maybe that's why I've never heard that. I just heard that in my adult years that people say if you can you can hear. But if I said that means I didn't hear you. Oh, I think we couldn't say what too. I had to say like yes or excuse me, whatever it was. But yeah, I said because I didn't hear you. If I can I can hear, but I can hear now. I need you to speak up or clarify. No, that's like one of those things we got to break, like generationally. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, do as I say, not as I do, or because I said so. Like, I feel like some of these things we got to switch up.
There are consequences for your actions.
When's Zach's birthday? Like, not devout. When is Zach's birthday? Because I fear he is a Capricorn.
So I'll tell him when I tell him, and I ain't talking about it no more.
Oh, heard you. I told you. I told you these are weirdos. Oh, Belinda, your ass is BT plus. So I guess that's okay. Also, Danielle, I see that tattoo down your back, sis. Tattoos are meant to be seen. You was outside. See, this nigga was in a whole committed relationship. That's the problem with these dudes who get out of their relationship talking about they don't want to be with their wife. They really just want somebody to hug and hold them. They think they just want a but they miss that love and affection. Where does Nate work? Is this Hayden's set? Hayden's house set? You saying somebody else's name while you just got off of me?
No, hell no. Use it at your house.
Go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Pee that out, sir. Your pH gonna be off. Tony got alopecia. Y'all know that balding is just a state of alopecia. Okay, cool. Wait a minute. This the next day? Because that wasn't the color of your hoodie in the last episode. Hospital time. Sean is a good man to be up in that hospital waiting for her ex or whoever else that is. What's she smelling? Smell like sex. Oh, okay. This is the next day because he had that, he had the bubble jacket. Sir, ma'am. I like this house though. And you see the setup for like, oh, which one of your guys is this? There's been so many that she can't even keep track of them. Oh, Angela.
Anything else?
No, Sean. You've been sitting right here next to me.
Did you just ask her what's going on while you're sitting right next to her?
You can go.
No, I don't mind.
Sean likes you.
I'm trying to be here for you.
Angela, who hurt you? Y'all, can we fix Sean makeup?
Hey.
They told Sean to go out that way, but he stood in the door.
Does Zach know?
Look at this. Does Zach know? Call him. Everybody, call Zach. Because that's what I want to do. You're going to be like, do you want me to call him?
You look like you care.
Surprised that she cares about somebody.
You don't believe me?
No, girl, because you ain't got no heart. No heart.
He's not your
Shout out to LA.
I here even know why I called you here.
Girl, neither do we.
It's better than a vibrator.
Maybe. Yo, I feel like the guy in the back is actually really into that newspaper or the magazine. You know how sometimes people be faking in the back? They can't really talk, so they have to like mouth as if they're speaking. It's just silent and they overact. Sometimes I'll be like, like, shut the fuck up. We know you're overacting. This nigga. They said, yo, we gonna give you a magazine. He's in it.
You love this man or something? What?
She loves Bryce.
You seem to be forgetting. I mean, you sitting here like you really just love this man.
See, this is a moment that makes sense with Zach. Because this is a friend who, one, is giving advice when you don't ask. But two, she's not helping a situation. You're not coming to this like, hey, I'm struggling here. What would you do? Or I need to manage. She is putting her own thoughts and opinions as to what she would do if she would date onto you. That's not how advice should work. Here's what I think. Here's how you think. Oh, you're okay with that? Cool. Might not be for me, but now let me coach you and help you through this state that you're in. Now that I know that you're here, I have a better idea of how to give you advice or support you while you're here. This is still trying to convince her to go back there. She not you. Shut up.
Yeah, but you sat here a lot longer with Lewis. Right?
Who Lewis?
Yeah.
Do we know Lewis?
Belinda, thanks for coming.
Call Fatima, call Zach.
No.
No, bitch. Mind your business. Belinda, you the worst. What time is it? I'm always trying to figure out what time is it right now. Because Zach and Fatima haven't turned their phones on yet.
It did.
Check cleared. Took a picture of that check and tried to put it in his bank account. And they were like, call us, because this looks crazy. He was like, nah, it was a mobile deposit. It went through. You see Preston's face? That's a face of confidence. It's not like when you go out to the restaurant and your friend covers and the waiter comes back and you see them walking with the little book. Sometimes your friend face look like, because they're not sure it cleared. Not Preston. Preston was like, let me get that pen.
I don't lie. No.
You don't lie? What about Mindy?
So now, you just gotta call Bryce. What?
Yeah. Keep that same energy, Zach. Keep that same energy that you had with Fatima where you were like, we're not talking about this, period. Agree? Keep that same energy with your mans. Oh, you have to. Because he has to sign the contract. Okay.
If you make him wait and suffer, you're gonna wait and suffer.
Tell me more. Oh, I do get it. Because the longer you talk to him and he can't sign, the longer you have where you are not being able to pay this back and your brand and your business and personal is suffering too. So it is advantageous to let him know, the sooner the better. Damn it. But if he can't sign under duress if he's like on the ventilator.
You won't let me in on how you made this money?
Tipping cows.
First of all, it's not a lot of money.
Okay, Big Daddy.
How much money you got?
Okay. Let's take the million now. Let's just say dollars. $3, that's not a lot of money. Let me go 30, okay? If I'm talking to my nephew and I'm like, here's $30, he would be like, wow. I'd be like, it's okay. $30 is not a lot. I'm there now, right? But what's the lowest I could go when I say $30 not a lot? I should think about Ubers. Ubers be dumb expensive. When was I okay saying, you know what? I'm going to take this $30 Uber instead of the $225 at that time train. Because I'll tell you, it wasn't the first year after college. And I know my salary. Damn. That means, oh my God. What you gonna do for Big Mama for real? I should be singing Brokey. I'm singing the wrong one.
You drive around in that average ass truck. Okay, my truck.
Look at Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay. It's the second day. These are 10-day jeans.
What the hell is thousands of
You
jeans?
wear those jeans for 10 days
Never
straight?
judge a book by its cover.
This. Now, I'm not a everyday. I too believe that jeans should get more than one wash before wearing them in a regular day. Don't let it rain. Don't let there be no sweat. Don't let there be no musty, crusty. Don't sit. See, I don't know. Because now if you sat on the train outside, that's dirty. It all depends. How many times do y'all get wears out of your jeans before you wash them? And when you do, you should be washing them inside out. Keep the color, okay? Deja, what you doing here? The person in front of her belly? Deja, why you look different? Yeah. Oh, Preston, we saw you look down at her butt. What was Mindy doing for you? Was that just like nostalgia? We had history. That's not who you want. This is what you want. Okay, Preston, don't date her.
Yeah.
She's gonna take all your money.
Well, don't knock it. Till I knock them cows.
Oh Lord, is he gonna take Deja out the strip club? She not going back, Stevie?
You really gonna be like that?
If you suing my girl? Yup. Oh, so we can't get married until you sue her. Because you ain't taking none of my money.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, oh, oh. 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 Oh, oh That's my kind of petty.
Bye, Deja.
Don't say bye to her.
Leave that life for me.
We don't with her.
She's what?
Hoot.
You think I'm dumb? No.
For love. So, Zach, how come you could do this, but you get mad when girls talk to their girls about relationships? You see how I'm holding on? I am. Get off my back.
Hey, James, maybe that's what I need. I tell you right now, if you let her freak you, you won't have no...
How you know that's not what Preston wants? Nate, shut up.
Tyrone, okay, listen.
He about to say names. And now this is going to be another group of people who know about... Everybody is going to know about this. And Zach is going to be over here looking like the fool.
No, man.
Stop talking, y'all.
We tell him the whole shop gonna know.
Yes.
He gonna be on Belinda's podcast.
Belinda got a podcast? Belinda seemed like she would have a podcast. I can't say that. I feel like every barbershop owner knows who killed Tupac.
Once he finds out, all hell gonna break loose.
Exactly. What is this music?
We need to tell him.
Okay, music department editor. We've been playing this just all in my hand and something in my hand. What was this little reggaeton bodega music that just hit? That you stop? Did you forget to take that? I don't know. Y'all done had this for a year. I don't need to see any editing mistakes. Oh, here it comes. So you're supposed to wait until this? Dembo. Oh, never mind. We're in a whole nother joint. Connie, I fucking love you. That jacket is from Zara, and that's how.
I'll see you later.
What's gonna happen? She gonna run into him?
Kanye's sick.
Oh, you better front like you was talking about your mom's funeral. There we go.
He doesn't matter, you know, and just, well, got to know her. Right.
Connie. Okay, that's easy. Now, I don't condone you lying to the nigga, but that's easy. Y'all was talking about the funeral. You told her you were okay with it, so cool. The end. Question of the episode. How the do you get out of this? Because at this point, you stacking the lies on the lies to keep up with this lie. And that's the issue with lies, right? You always got to remember what you said because it doesn't make sense. How are you getting out of this? Sound off in these comments. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please always remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with love. Bye, guys.